How's it going, everybody? JT here, coming at you with another episode of Pokemon Go, and today we're just gonna keep grinding out the last final bit of this Psychic Spectacular event, because we only got, like, I would say, a little over 6 hours left until it disappears, so we'll see if we get lucky. And speaking of getting lucky, hopefully, this Raichu here will be shiny. God, I've done so many. I feel like they either raised the shiny rate on this thing, or I'm just getting absurdly unlucky with it, which is also a possibility, you know, it's all RNG, but man, this Raichu needs to be chocolate once before it goes away. Speaking of shinies though, we've been doing okay. So far we've gotten 7 this event, and as you can see, a vast majority of them are Lugia, but we did recently get this Shuppet on a live stream, which was pretty cool.
Oh, it's already... Oh no, it has Ominous Wind. Okay, maybe I was wrong, but even then, like, unfortunately, it's just not useful. Oh, hey, speaking of shiny freaking Shuppet, there it is. I was literally about to say, this would have been a better Comday Pokemon, and sure enough, there we go. All right, well, I'm down with that. That's amazing. Okay, well, like I said before, this thing does have a Mega Evolution, so definitely would be pretty good for Comday instead of Duskull, but it is what it is. Uno, dos, tres, we got it. Boom. Hopefully, this will turn out to have decent IVs, because it does have a Mega. But it doesn't. All right, thanks a lot. Anyways, let's shiny name it after you guys.
And we also got this shiny Pidgey, which was a fun surprise, because I really didn't expect it.
There still will be Pokemon Go happening, but we will also be opening up packs at the same time. And then we're gonna get a shiny Pidgey. Never mind, we're back to Pogo. Turn on the camera, turn it back off. Shiny Pidgey on the stream. There we go. Thank you. I was so worried, not gonna lie. Like, why haven't we been getting anything? Boom. We're getting a lot of shiny birds lately. We got the Lugia over there, and now we got this. Feels good. And boom. Feels good. Now, ladies and gentlemen, will this be a good one? No, but 15 attacks, so that's kind of fun. Time to get shiny named.
So I'm definitely very happy with those shinies, because both of those shinies have Mega Evolutions, though both of them have terrible IVs, so those ones specifically will never Mega Evolve, but still pretty interesting shinies. But I'm sure you noticed, not a single one of them are a shiny from the Psychic Spectacular specifically. And to be fully honest with you guys, I really haven't been grinding this event too much. I've definitely been grinding it a bit on Twitch. I've been popping incenses and Mossy Lures trying to get shiny pairs, which isn't even part of this event, but yeah, the reason why is because the Psychic Spectacular really isn't that spectacular, you know? I mean, there's really nothing too new to hunt for. Nothing really besides Drowsy, I would say, is really worth grinding for, and the Wobbuffets. Wobbuffet's pretty good too, but yeah, I mean, there's just no real fun bonus to help incentivize, no new shiny or anything like that, so to me, it's really not that great an event, and that's why I haven't really been covering it too much, because, I mean, I don't want to fake excitement for things that I'm not overly excited about. I mean, I'm still gonna go out and grind, I love grinding, but that's why you haven't really been noticing too many for this event specifically. But something that is actually pretty exciting is that the legendary Late Guardian Spirits, Azelf, Uxie, and Mesprit are coming back to legendary raids starting this Tuesday, September 14th at 10 a.m. your local time, and it's actually pretty awesome because now they have a chance of being shiny, which is great for a shiny hunter like me, but the downside is they are regionally based legendaries. They're the only legendaries that have ever been regional. And yeah, unfortunately, there's no travel available at this time, but luckily we do have remote raids. Now let's go over these Late Guardians, shall we? Starting off with Uxie, seeing that will be the first one spawning in the world in the Asia-Pacific region. Now, if you want to get yourself a hundo of it, you want to get a 1442, but if it's weather boosted with windy weather, it is an 1803. Mesprit can be found in East Asia, Africa, and European regions, and if you want a hundo, it is a 1747, and weather boosted in windy weather as well, a 2184. And lastly, for Azelf, you can find that in North, Central, and South America, and if you want a hundo of it, you want to get an 1834, and weather boosted in windy weather yet again, you want a 2293. All of these Late Guardians are psychic types, so counters for them, Mega Gengar is perfect against them, Darkrai is good as well, pretty much anything that is a dark, ghost, or bug type, but preferably stay with the ghost and the dark types. Not a lot of bug types are really good for these things, so again, Mega Gengar, Darkrai, things like Tyranitar, Chandelure, Origin Form, Giratina, really good against these things, and yeah, good luck. Hopefully you guys get the shiny. Now let's focus on Azelf real quick, because Azelf is going to be the legendary I will specifically be seeing. I live in North America, specifically Florida, so we will be getting Azelf raids, but unfortunately, sadly, I won't be getting Mesprit or Uxie raids. Fortunately for me, I have international friends that are willing to hook me up with these raids and vice versa, but I know that a lot of you guys possibly don't have that, and a lot of you guys might want to get the complete shiny set. So, specifically for Azelf, I'm gonna be going live every single Wednesday for Raid Hour at 6 p.m. my local time, which is the East Coast of America, so make sure to do the calculations to see what time that is for you. But I will be going live a little bit earlier and adding people temporarily so you have a chance of raiding Azelf and hopefully getting yourself a shiny one. Obviously, this is not a guarantee that you're getting your shiny Azelf, but it is an opportunity you might not have had otherwise, and I'm gonna try to get everybody at least 2 or 3 of these raids. It really just depends on how many people show up to actually take advantage of this. If there's not a lot of people, you might get a ton of these invites. If there's a lot of people, I'll at least try to get you into 1 or 2 of them. Also, not to mention, I Twitch stream quite often, so it's not just gonna be for Raid Hour. If I'm raiding and I see an Azelf raid, I will try to add you to it, so definitely give me a follow. There's a link in the description box below. It doesn't cost you a thing. Pop on in, and if you see an Azelf raid and you really want that shiny Azelf, and it doesn't matter where you are in the world, specifically I wanted to focus on people that don't have the opportunity, but even if you live in America and you want that raid, I'll add you temporarily and we'll beat it real quick and hopefully you'll get your shiny. But now that we've gone over all of that, I'm gonna take you guys back in time real quick because I got something that I've been hunting for literally years, and I'm so glad that we finally got it, so I'll see you when we get back. Hey guys, so I was filming a video and then I decided to start uploading some stuff to the computer, and I did a raid for a Lugia. It's a 2115. That is a 100% Lugia. Here it is. I really hope this is a Shundo. I have never gotten a Shundo from a raid before, and it would be so amazing if this was. So please, right here, right now. No, it's not a Shundo, but 2115. That is a 100% Lugia, and I've wanted a 100%, especially with Aeroblast, and I have enough candies to max it out. So let's try to catch this thing. Excellent curveball on number 1. Okay, immediately broke out, neat. But we have 16 balls, perfectly fine. Let's set the circle again. If you want to do that, you hold down the ball and wait until he attacks, like so. Get the spins ready and throw. Though it seems to kind of reset that. That's kind of terrible. 1. Yeah, broke out. Let's try this again, shall we? Let's wait for the attack. We don't want to play with this thing. This is a 100% Lugia. There we go. It's kind of far up, but I don't care. Boom, great curveball throw. That's okay. It's not amazing, but it's okay. 1, 2. Please don't run on me. I will literally cry if you run on me. Please, Lugia. Be a homie and stay on the ball, please. All right. Wait for the attack. Hopefully it'll happen soon, or he's just gonna keep flying up and down. There's the attack. We throw. Boom, great curveball. Not an excellent. We really need to be hitting excellence on this thing. 1. And throw. Oh, no! Come on, double attacking me? You're the worst, Lugia. Boom, excellent curveball. We just went for it on that one. Please, don't do this to me. We're at 11 balls now. I'm gonna freak out if we lose this. I really am. Throw right here. Boom, great curve. Wow, oh my god. Why? Don't do this to me. Get caught, Lugia. My first time ever encountering one of these. English is hard. Encountering one of these, literally, since its release, I've only seen 98s. This is my first Hundo. 1. Really, bro? Come on, stay in the ball. I'm losing my mind here. Why couldn't have you been shiny so you could have just been an instant catch, huh? Oh my god. Throw, excellent curve as it flew up. Come on. 1. All right. 7 throws left. 7 throws left. There it is. Attack. Miss the excellent. I really need to stop throwing when he's up there. 1, 2. Please, Lugia. Okay, there's the attack. And here's my throw. Excellent curveball. That circle's tiny, bro. Come on. 1, 2. Yes! Oh, God, my heart is racing. I wish I had a thing on me to tell you how high my heart rate is. Good God. But 100% Lugia, and we can possibly max it in the future, but I'm not going to right now. But I'm happy we have that. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'll see you in a little bit. Let me just relax for a second. Welcome back, guys. I hope you enjoyed that Hundo Lugia, but check this out. Shiny Wild Espeon. I've actually really wanted to see one of these, and I'm so happy that we were able to get one. I didn't need it. I don't really, it's not like the most exciting thing, but to see it in the wild is more exciting. I wanted to see a wild shiny Arcanine, and I never did, so I'm so happy we ran into this. Oh man, that's awesome. Please do not run from me. Oh my goodness. Again, that proves to you a little bit more. These are not guaranteed catches, like if they were in a raid or something like that. If this was anything else, it would immediately catch. As you can tell, this is putting up a fight, so please get caught. It looks like we got it. Boom. Shiny Wild Espeon. That is so cool. I've wanted to see one for some time, so I'm glad we were able to. Is it good though? Not really, but that's perfectly fine. I don't care. It's jade green. I'm so happy we got to see one of these. This is a huge highlight for today. All right, guys, I've decided to head home because there's some really awesome news for the fashion event week happening in Pokemon Go, and quite frankly, I want to dive into it because it has some interesting stuff in it.
So let's dive in, shall we? As you can see right here, we have a picture of Furfrou, which is a poodle Pokemon from Gen 6, and this is going to have some really cool mechanics later on that we'll read into. But we also have ourselves a Sneasel here with a beanie and some sunglasses, which looks awesome. We also got the Butterfree with a bow and a Blitzel with a little, like scarf thing here. I really like that a lot, or a collar, it doesn't matter. It looks really cool, so I'm really down with it, but let's dive into it real quick. Furfrou, the poodle Pokemon, is making its Pokemon Go debut for our fashion event week, along with many of its forms. Keep an eye out for a variety of stylish dressed Pokemon on the wild and in raids, along with new avatar items and such. It seems pretty interesting. I'm actually down. This event's going to take place on Tuesday, September 21st at 10 a.m. all the way until the 28th, until 8 p.m. local time. Pretty cool. And also, it's very interesting here. Furfrou is going to be able to change forms. This is the first time we've ever had something like this. Usually forms are something that you would usually have to just catch individually or separately. For Furfrou, it looks like we actually have the option to change it. So, it's going to make its debut globally in the wild as its natural form, which is this one right here. But then, there's also the Matron trim, which you can get globally, the Dandy trim, which is one of my favorites that you can get globally. You can also do the Debutante trim. I'm pretty sure I'm ruining that, but that's going to be in the Americas, so I'll be able to get that one, which is pretty cool. The Diamond trim will only be available in Europe, the Middle East, and Africa. Interesting. Star trim will be only in the Asia-Pacific area. Cool. The Lorraine trim is going to be in France. Kind of makes sense. It is the French poodle Pokemon, so that makes sense that France would get something exclusive, which is really awesome. The Kabuki trim is going to be only in Japan. Also makes sense. The Pharaoh trim only in Egypt. Now, that's sad because I love the Pharaoh trim personally, so it's kind of sad I probably won't be able to get that, but still cool. And then the Heart trim, we got to stay tuned for that one. Probably a Valentine's Day thing if I had to make a guess. Probably not going to get it right away, but nonetheless, pretty cool stuff. And then we're also going to get Pokemon like Butterfree, Sneasel, Blitzel wearing fashionable costumes for the first time, as we saw up here. Again, they all look pretty cool. I really like the Sneasel. Kind of looks like a hipster, not gonna lie. Let's go back down there. And some of them are going to be returning, like the Smoochum, the Curlia, the Shinx, and the Krogunk. Oh, good. I needed the Krogunk. I never got the shiny Krogunk, so I'm very happy about that. Looks like we're going to get another page of the Season of Mischief special research with the Hoopa line stuff, and it's going to be kind of around the Poodle Pokemon, so that's pretty interesting. Complete special research to earn an encounter with a beautifully voiced Meloetta, but if we already got a Meloetta, it looks like you're going to be getting candy instead, which is kind of sad because my Meloetta was trash. Fashionable trainers with fashionable Pokemon and more will be appearing at Pokestops throughout the event and challenge these trainers to earn rewards. Oh, cool, they're bringing that back. Not exactly the most exciting thing, but maybe the rewards will make it more exciting. Complete timed research for a chance to earn encounters with fashionable-themed Pokemon, which means maybe most of the costume Pokemon will be in there, even the ones exclusive to raids. They've done it before, so that would actually be pretty awesome. And we'll earn an exclusive Furfrou wig avatar item. Oh boy, interesting. And this wig will also be available to be purchased at the end of the event if you did not manage to get it, so that's interesting. I mean, more than likely you'll be able to finish this really quickly, but at least it'll be in the shop for those of you that missed it. Starting on Monday, September 20th, there's gonna be more items in the shop, like Hoopa bangles. Oh, that's kind of cool. Maybe like the ring things or something like that. And certain avatar items will be on sale for a limited time. Make sure to check out the shop for fashionable outfit at a bargain. Cool, I'm down with that. Pokemon encounters. In addition to Furfrou, costume Pokemon like Curlia, Blitzel, and Krogunk will be appearing in the wild. If you're lucky, you might also encounter Butterfree. Neat. I hope some of those can be shiny. We'll see later on. Costume Pokemon like Sneasel and Shinx will be appearing in 1-star raids. Okay, makes sense. Costume Pokemon like Butterfree and Curlia will also be appearing in 3-star raids. The Pokemon appearing in 5-star raids will be not changed, basically. So it's going to be the Lake Guardians, as we mentioned earlier in this video, for the Legendary. And I kind of forget what the Mega is going to be, but it'll pop up right here in just a second. But neat. The following Pokemon will be hatching from 7-kilometer eggs: Alolan Meowth, which is stylish; Galarian Meowth, which is kind of raggedy looking, but I'm down with it. Smoochum in a fashionable costume, probably the Bow Smoochum yet again, and Shinx wearing a fashionable costume. Alright, cool, so probably gonna get the top hat Shinx as well, because they said they were returning. Maybe they'll have different stuff, but it feels like they're just gonna come back with their same old stuff. If you're lucky, you might encounter Shiny Butterfree, nice, Shiny Sneasel, nice, Shiny Smoochum, cool, Shiny Curlia, oh, they're actually bringing that in. Curlia was available last year, but it wasn't available Shiny, so that's awesome. Shiny Shanks, awesome, Shiny Krogunk, awesome, and Shiny Blitzel. Shiny Blitzel, brand new shiny Pokemon being added to Pokemon Go. I highly doubt we're going to be able to evolve this Blitzel, so we're probably not going to have Zebstrike as shiny just yet, but it's cool that they're introducing it this way with their costumes. You may encounter Shiny Blitzel without a costume after the Fashion Week is concluded, but you won't see Blitzel in the wild very often. Right, so it's going to be rare still, but still cool that they're actually releasing it. That's so awesome. I'm so happy they're putting Blitzel out here with the shiny. Shiny Blitzel looks good with the blue and everything like that. I'm looking forward to it, and plus afterwards I need to get one more so I'd be able to evolve it into a Zebstrika, so that's awesome. There's a lot of great shinies to hunt for, and a few of them in the wild, which is very nice. So this is how we're going to be able to change the Furfrou. It looks like you can just go to change your trim here. Oh, neat, and you can actually choose what you want. That's really cool, and it only costs like, what, 10,000 dust and 25 candies? It's a little costly, but at the same time, that's neat, so you can just turn it into whatever you want. So this is better than just having to try to find them in the wild. You can kind of just get what you want. It's sad that there's going to be trims that I'm not going to be able to get, and everybody else, you know, we're all going to be locked to something that we can't have. But that's actually really cool that they're doing that, and this could be perfect for things like Castform. Imagine you get a really good PvP Castform, but it's like the normal form, and you don't really want to use that, but you want the rainy form, or the sunny, or the snowy form? Imagine just paying that little bit right here, and you'll be able to have whatever Castform form you want. I really hope they do that in the future. Plus with like the legendary genies, you know, like the Therian and the, you know, I forget the other name of the form, the incarnate form, that's what it is. Imagine you'd be able to pay that little price, probably for legendaries it would probably be a lot more expensive than this, but that would be really, really cool if instead of, you know, having to just raid constantly for a different one because you got the wrong form, you can just change it over. This is huge. I really hope they implement this with other Pokemon and don't just keep it with Furfrou here, but that is really cool.
Well, now that we've gone over all that amazing news, I'm gonna wrap up the video here. I was going to max out my Lugia, but to be honest with you, I kind of want to hold off because I feel like Shadow Lugia might be around the corner, and I might get a good one of that, and it might be better to power up to 50. So for now, we're just gonna keep Lugia how it is. Also that, you know, Shiny Espeon, pretty awesome. But yeah, I think we're good to wrap it here. But before we can wrap up, you know it's time for the positive comment shout out, and today it's gonna go to Aaron Priesel. I love this kind of video. Made me go back and check out some of my better IV Pokemon. There's definitely some fun stuff that gets forgotten about over the years. Definitely exciting to dive back and see all the things hanging around in storage. Hell yeah, Aaron, it really is though. Like, that's another reason why I made that video, was like, wow, there's a lot of surprising things in there. So I'm really glad that you enjoyed the video, and everybody else that enjoyed the video, thank you very much. I'm not gonna make too many of those too often, but to be honest with you, I've wanted to make that video for a little while now. That's why I put it out. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. And with all that being said, this is the end of the video. If you've enjoyed it, please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell icon so you know when I upload, and also comment down below. Are you excited for this upcoming event? Are you gonna be joining my live stream so you get a chance of getting a Shiny Azelf? How about this Psychic Spectacular? How do you feel about it? Please let me know in the comments down below. And if you really enjoyed the content and you want to help the channel grow even more, there's a link to my Patreon in the description box below. But with that being said, this is going to be the end of the video. I'll see you in the next one.